We're back with It's Eric Nagel.
Segment 2 of the show. Eric and Jordan here with you. Ooh. Television, movies, streaming updates, all the news that is fit to print. And when we start off this segment, the audience is sitting there and it's like, yeah, we're going to get to all of that, but we want to know what the hell they've been doing the past week. Jordan, what the hell have you been doing?
Watching Suits. That's literally all I've been doing. I wanted to go see a movie, and then with all the car stuff that happened, I ended up staying home. Like, I was like, all right, I dealt with the car. I'm going to stay home. I kept doing Suits. Subdivision's talking about the COD beta is preloading right now for him. I was going to try to get into that. I've been playing the beta for the new E-Day Gears of War game, which is gorgeous. Like, it's such a good game. I can't wait just to go back to the basics of playing a good Gears of War game. So Call of Duty, I want to try to do that. So I've been watching Suits, like we talked about in the break there. I've just started season 7. So that's been just insanity. And then I watched the first episode of Lanterns, the new DC Green Lanterns show over on HBO Max.
No, it's not Green Lanterns.
No, it's just Lanterns. Because God forbid you wear the suit.
Did you see that clip of the guy who's the showrunner for it, David? I forgot his name. But he was being interviewed on some podcast or whatever. And he goes, yeah, it's just Lanterns, because he's like, we all thought the green was stupid. Like, are you fucking kidding me? The whole Lantern Corps is color coded for a reason.
There's a reason for it, but yes.
For the red, for the yellow, for all this shit. And he's like, oh, we just thought the green was stupid. It's like, okay, great. They're already finding ways to fuck all this up. Then we saw that trailer. And I'm like, oh, they're killing off the main Lantern everybody loves.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, he's not important.
Kilowog. No. I'm mixed on this first episode.
I thought it was boring.
I liked some of it. I really dig Hal Jordan. I almost, and it's what we talked about before when we watched the trailer. I'm not liking the whole get out of the way, old man, I'm taking over kind of attitude, really.
Fucking arrogance. Even when they were doing the flashbacks to him as a kid.
That's the whole scene pissed me off.
What
I'm sitting there going, where he's like, does all the stuff watching the TV, and then he takes the kid out and was shooting guns at the kid. I'm just going, who made this show? Like, this is stupid.
Yeah, there's a scene where, sort of like a punishment because they weren't supposed to be watching TV before their military father came home. He does the what was it? Is it William Tell that did the apple?
Yeah, with the apple on top of the head.
They do the William Tell thing. The kid's lined up against the side of the garage, puts an apple on the kid's head, pulls out his gun and shoots the apple on top of the kid's head.
He's like, are you scared? It's like, no, sir. And then shoots the apple.
And then later on, you find out that fucking Jon Stewart's a vegan. So I'm like, why isn't he outraged that you just killed an apple? Like, you're all upset.
He murdered him.
You're all upset when they're killing cows and chickens.
Right.
Why not produce? Why not good vegetation? Your father's just shooting it off your head like a fucking circus trick.
Yeah. This episode got me interested to watch. The problem is they do stuff in this episode that honestly just feels forced. Like when they're at the bar, I like that he wants to get into a bar fight to get put into jail. The plan is sound, and that's fine. And he's doing his own thing. He's getting his ass beat up in the background. But then Jon Stewart hooks up with the most unattractive woman I've ever seen. Like, she is not attractive. Then he goes and fucks her in the car. And then I'm sitting there going, there's no point to this scene.
No,
like, I don't care about sex in the movie.
She knew all about him at the bar. Yeah. So she's got to be somebody. But then you find out the rest of the storyline, she's someone's grandmother.
Well, she's the wife of the guy that they were at the ranch.
Yeah, the grandmother.
And I'm just sitting there going, oh God, this is whatever.
Fucking
so, like, that annoyed me. I like the female cop. She's the voice actress of Merida in the Brave for Disney. She's done a lot of work. I like her.
Kind of looks like Becky Lynch from WWE.
A little bit, yeah. So like, I don't mind her. She's good. She's Scottish. So like, the fact that she's never really played Scottish people, like she's always doing American accents, Southern accents, is always interesting, because she was in No Country for Old Men as well.
Yeah.
So I like her. I like Hal Jordan. I like that kind of he's just kind of like run down, like he's just tired of doing the job, I think, maybe. Or maybe he's so into the job that he just knows better and he doesn't like training people. I'm not in.
I'll tell you what,
like that. And I don't like the flash forward scene that happened at the end. That actually made me upset. Where Jon Stewart's older, he shows up and they go to the football field and someone's sitting on the bench dead. And I'm sitting there going, oh, this is fuck.
Maybe I didn't finish the episode.
You must have not had.
I don't. I must have got so pissed or fell asleep.
You're gonna actually get upset. So like, it's annoying because like there's a brief scene at the beginning. Now they could do it again later, but they did a brief scene of Hal in his outfit. The problem is it's brown and with a little bit of green. And then later on, someone asks, well, why don't you ever wear the suit? And he explains that he's just like, it's just kind of you wear it once and then you just kind of get tired. I'm sitting there going, oh God, they're taking away everything about the Green Lanterns and the canon and stuff like that. And it's just saying, we know better than you.
This is that stupid. Look, I had all the hope for him in the world when he was taking over DC, James Gunn. Mm-hmm. And he has just repeatedly shown he can't do it or purposely is fucking up everything. You know, when a fad becomes to deconstruct something, right? Like you do it once or twice. It's like, oh, that's unique. That's groundbreaking. That's looking at it from a different perspective. Then everything is being deconstructed. It's like, stop deconstructing everything, right?
You got to give people something that they can recognize to latch on.
All he has done is pissed off the fan base. He hates superheroes and kills people, like whatever. It's like, oh, you like that? We're going to do the exact opposite of that.
Yeah.
That line where it's like, how come he doesn't wear the outfit anymore? I'm like, oh shit, this is going to be like Supergirl, where she doesn't wear the outfit until the last fucking 10 minutes. Oh, it's going to be like this, where this doesn't happen anymore. Stop doing this. I mean, he's going to be gone anyway. He's got Man of Tomorrow and then he's gone. I think so. I'm saying it's a fact. There is no chance he's lasting further than that. They could say that they're promising all this other shit going forward. No. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on you.
No, that's fine.
He's just not. He's going to be done after Superman.
Yeah, I didn't like. I mean, I did like the interrogation scene where he was talking to the guy in the interrogation room. He said, give me some time.
Even that
was a great scene. That was. I liked that scene. I liked it. Oh, I liked it. Yes. And then all that happened. That was fine. But you're right. The writing is it's a very slow build. I liked when they were at the crime scene where he's just sitting there and he makes Jon Stewart, get on a plane and come meet him there, and he's been there for hours.
I love that. I love that he keeps fucking with John, because John's an arrogant shithead. He's like, that ring should be mine. It's the fates or whatever it is from the Lantern Corps that the ring chooses the next lantern. They chose Hal. Right. And that's when they discovered that the Lantern Corps even existed, that there was space police and,
space cops,
that kind of stuff. Right. This kid grows up seeing, it's like watching Evel Knievel and then thinking you're the next Evel Knievel.
Yeah.
Right. He sees the thing and he's like, that's my ring. He kept saying stuff like that's owed to me, or like that's mine. I deserve that kind of shit. This arrogant bullshit from him. The ring chooses who it chooses. And I know in the comics it chose Jon Stewart. And, the little that I knew of the Jon Stewart storyline was fine. But here he's acting like, this old white guy needs to go because it should be mine. You know? And that whole thing pisses me off.
I'm not into that dynamic. I'm not into the young group trying to push the old group out. Like, it just feels off.
I should have mansions. I should have fast cars. I have that because I'm the young person. It should be given to me. I'm owed that, or rightfully mine, inherit, whatever. I love that Hal fucking with him when he hands him the ring and then rolls out of the
Jumps
car.
Out the car.
I was laughing my ass off. And then he's like, how'd you do it? And he goes,
bubble wrap.
That lost me. I'm like, really? Fucking bubble wrap? I'm like, that's the best you could have come up with?
Well, I mean, he's untrained. And that's the thing, because like if you go into the comic books, Hal Jordan is more methodical. He's slower because he's a test pilot. So he's more methodical about how he approaches a situation. That's why when he's conjuring things like the fucking bottle opener, it's slower and things like that. Jon Stewart was more methodical in a different way, where everything was built to the bolt. But he's just right now he's not trained, so the most he can think of in a stressful situation is bubble wrap. So it makes sense. I don't mind that, but it's just there's just a lot of it that I just.
Let me go back to the interrogation scene with you for a second, right? Oh, he's an alien. Like they're. I liked where they were going, but it could have been better with the way Hal with his questioning. He could have just said like, okay, all right, that's fine. And then when he walked out there, he's like, he's an alien. Like that would have been the twist. That would have been whatever.
Yeah, but he's been saying that since they were at the crime scene. It's convincing the cop that he's an alien. He knows he's an alien. So that's the thing. During
the talking, and then you're hearing like an egg timer going off in his head because he's going to explode. He's a bomb. Here's where I had a problem. He uses the power of the ring to engulf the explosion. Right, he puts like a dome over the guy. Why did it blow out the side of the wall? I thought it should have been contained within the thing. Why did it blow out the building?
He had been using his ring too much. It's not powerful enough. That's why he mentioned the lantern. Yes,
that's all right.
And that's why. So if you think about it, he probably didn't have enough juice to really contain something as big as what that bomb is.
I don't know this. I don't know a whole lot about the Green. I know the Hal Jordan stuff. I don't know the rest. And the guy that was after John Stewart when they killed off all the other lanterns and they forged the one ring to give to that other guy, Kyrie or
Frodo, yeah,
whatever. Does the ring need to be charged by the lantern?
Yes.
Do they do that in the comics?
Yes. It's a really convoluted, terrible system. At some point, you have to have some reason why that ring doesn't work sometimes.
I swear I thought that was some bullshit that they were making up in the show. Like, my ring's not charged. I just, that's where your lantern and stuff. They don't even have the lantern. They don't have his outfit. Where is the lantern? Why can't he charge?
I don't know.
Yeah,
he went flying off in a half second to fucking Nebraska from wherever they were at. I think California. I'm sure that he didn't make a stop to go pick up his lantern. It's not.
So it's out there somewhere.
Yeah, beneath the pale moonlight.
They'll find it on watching the Antique Roadshow on TV one day in a hotel room. Like, holy shit, that's my lantern. Please go on, because I have one final theory on this show here.
But no, I mean that's it. I mean, it was enough for me to want to watch more just to see how it plays out. But I'm not as impressed as I want it to be. And even though I didn't have care, I thought at least it was different enough to be worth my time. I'm just I don't know.
I'm going to continue watching it.
Yeah, me too.
But they keep downplaying any of the superhero stuff. It's more like it. And I didn't think about this, but after watching it, and then I saw the headline reviews from Variety or whatever, they're all saying the same thing. And I actually agree with it. It's it's like True Detective.
That's what I was thinking.
It's like a cop buddy kind of thing. They just hate superheroes. It's like they don't want to give you anything that you want or hoping for from these superhero projects from DC. They give you nothing that you want.
And I feel like, in as much as, again, we've talked about it, how left leaning I am, I feel this is going to unfortunately go a little bit left leaning and be too political.
It's already doing the fucking race nonsense throughout.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We don't like aliens. Anything from this earth sucks. And then you've got this fucking Nebraskan militia. I think they're going to lean too much into that. And it's gonna.
Well, it's not even that. I mean, that is part of it, but it's not even just that. It's the Jon Stewart bitter because this old white guy. It's like I'm waiting for him to die to give what's mine, what I'm entitled to, because this white guy kind of. And then there's another female character that was saying something. I don't know all the side characters yet, but somebody else was saying something. And you go, really? This whole thing is the black guy doesn't have the ring because this old white guy has it, and he shouldn't. He doesn't deserve it. He shouldn't have these accolades. Whatever. Take the race stuff out of it. The whole concept of the ring is it chooses someone worthy. It's like Mjolnir. Hammer if you're worthy enough, you get to pick it up. Similar concept with the ring. The ring chooses the right person to fit the job or whatever the entity is of the Lantern Network chooses the right people to police everything. Then they're just turning it's like, oh, he's owed. He's all this other shit. I'm like, this whole series better not just be him with a fucking chip on his shoulder the entire time that everyone else gets everything that he doesn't.
Well, then you need to finish the episode, because when you see what happens in that episode, they do time jumps. So they start at like, what was it, 2018 or something like that, or whatever. They start somewhere, and then this show is taking place, I think, in 2018. So if we're doing the timeline of James Gunn's magnum fucking opus world building here, you'll find out about Superman like 2 years after this show is supposed to take place. And then the movie was taking place in
96, right?
No, it started in 96, 97, and then it
as him as a kid.
Him as a kid, and then
okay. Then it jumped to 2016.
2016.
Right.
You find out about Superman in like the early 20s, 2021, 2022. You get the Superman movie is in like 24. They time jump to 2026. John doesn't have the ring. Al doesn't have the ring. Guy Gardner right now in the canon has the ring. Mm-hmm. So why are you doing this? Like, why are you giving me this? And
but Hal had a ring in the car.
Yeah. When the time jump happens, you miss that scene. Oh. You'll find out. There's no ring on his hand. There's no ring on his finger. It's I don't know. I'm frustrated with it. I'm gonna keep watching.
Oh, I did. I did fall asleep. This is short. All right. The time jump is shortly after the explosion at the jail cell after the interview. I must have fell asleep and didn't see this last part. So, all right, I'll have to. Wow, I didn't even realize I didn't see the ending. That's how terrible the fucking episode was that I didn't realize that I didn't finish it.
Yeah. So that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been.
So there was one other thing with the Lantern stuff. Oh yeah, like I said that I hate that they don't wear the outfit anymore. They don't do. I hate that. It's like, stop. It's one thing if they're wearing the outfit, then they take it off because a tragedy happens or something they don't feel they can do with the job anymore, and they're not wearing it for a while, and then they come back. That I get. We've seen that storyline. It works. But when you go the entire length of a property, and then it's only the last episode, which is the rumor I'm hearing right now, it's only the last episode that he shows up in the fucking outfit. That it's like, oh, what is everybody
It's like the first season of Daredevil on Netflix. You didn't see him in an actual red Daredevil outfit until the last part. Now, I still think they did fine having him with the black bandana. That was very comic book accurate. But yeah, you waited an entire season until he finally got that red outfit to fight Kingpin at the end, and then that was it. And then you got it going, after. But like, yeah, that was that's what I feel like this is going to be. You're not going to see a comic book accurate thing.
All right, this was the final thing I wanted to talk about. Thank you. Mm-hmm. So you're saying possibly a manhunter, right? I think there's one or many manhunters here. My theory is this: everyone in the fucking town is the alien.
I don't think so.
20 minutes from this town where the alien thing initially happened with the ring, all this other shit here. The guy that's leading this militia and he's about the aliens and everything, I think he's a different kind of alien.
No, I think he's just an asshole. Yeah, I think he's just one of those, I hate it to say it, corn-eating country boy fucking hates aliens type, whether it be Mexicans or aliens. You know what I mean? Like, it's just going to be the xenophobia.
There's manhunters there, but I also think there's another alien thing.
I think the manhunters are what ended up killing all those people at the football game. Right. And that one guy that took off running was a different version of it. And maybe he is what their target was originally. And that's why he didn't want to raise suspicion. And that's why he had to self-destruct. He would rather die than get taken by whatever's hunting him.
I think there's a few people who are human beings.
I'm sure we're going to see more. Yeah.
Or don't realize that they're aliens. I think that whole town is aliens. And they're not all the same aliens, but I think this is a hub.
It's like a Men in Black situation where they're all tied now.
There's manhunters there, obviously. I think there's another alien entity that's within that thing, and I think that might be the militia style guy. I don't know. I just got the feeling that it's like this feels too convoluted, and more times than not, I'm usually right on that. All right, so that's everything you watched.
Yeah.
I watched Lanterns. I watched Suits. I watched. I was playing the Stellar Droid event over last weekend for Fortnite, and now the new map, the new everything. Oh, sorry, same map, just updates. New battle pass. Battle pass looks like shit. I don't care about any of that stuff in there. You still have the sprite stuff, but then there's temples to unlock hidden treasures. Sonic's involved in it, so that might be fun.
Are there secrets of the hidden temple?
Oh, you could get imagine you get a piece of the aggro crag.
Like, oh my god, this has got the aggro crag.
Oh, that's from Guts. Yeah,
that's Guts. Yeah.
Still, it doesn't matter. We're blending all these properties. That's what Fortnite does. And I don't think I watched anything else. I thought I watched the movie.
I was gonna watch The End of Oak Street. I've been hearing so many good reviews about it, saying it's a very good Spielberg summer movie. I just haven't gotten around to it, so I'm gonna try to do that and then try to see Coyote versus Agnes at some point.
I meant to go to the movies this week. I had some time during the day, and I was going to sneak out, and I forgot to do it. I wanted to go see Tony.
Oh, yeah.
The Anthony Bourdain movie.
I have a feeling, though, that's such a limited release movie that's going to be on some streaming service. I
know, but I had some time. I was like, oh, maybe I'll go see Tony, and then I forgot all about it until just now that I meant to go do that on Monday, and I didn't. But all right, whatever is what it is. Let's get to what's out now.
What is it?
I have
noise.
Some production coming stuff soon.
Nice.
A little easier. In theaters right now, Insidious Out of the Further, Mutiny, and It Ends. I saw something that there's a Paranormal Activity on Broadway as well.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
So I'm curious. I'm like, do I go to Broadway? Do I want to go see that? But I don't know. We'll see. But it's Out of the Further. I'll watch it when it's on. I've been watching all of the rest of them.
I need to go back and rewatch.
Video on demand. What is Mutiny?
It's a Jason Statham movie.
Oh, I'll watch that whenever it shows up on a streaming service.
There you go.
And then It Ends. I know we talked about that.
Horror movie. Yeah, it's a group of kids go out for a drive for like a hangout. Then it's like some kind of never-ending two-lane hellscape surrounded by untold horrors. I'm like, what does that mean? So I'll probably also catch that.
They're untold horrors, Jordan. That's what it is.
Well, no one's gonna tell me.
Over on Netflix, what's Talamasca?
It's the Talamasca is a secret group that investigates and keeps an eye on the vampires and all the occult, otherworldly things of Anne Rice's work. So the Talamasca are kind of like the background humans. So it's a TV show that I think it went to AMC Plus. I don't even know if it got renewed for a second season, but it is now on Netflix to watch.
Nope, never mind. You had me, and then when you find out the one season, nope.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I have to look, but
I won't watch
Cancer
Projects. I don't want to get my hopes up. I just saw on the bottom.
I just saw it too.
Telemuno's evil twin.
Talamasca.
Anyway. And then Revival.
It looks like it's a show set in Minnesota where this woman, I believe she's a sheriff. They're investigating a death, like trying to solve a murder. Also, all of the people that have recently died have been brought back to life. But they're not zombies. They act the same. They realize they're the same, but they've been dead. It's weird. It's like I think it got like 4 or 5 seasons. Like it's an older show that just got put on there. I've never heard of it, so it sounded cool.
Okay.
I'll watch that.
Over on Apple TV, Ted Lasso season 4 is moving along. I'm still going to wait until it's all available.
Yeah.
Unless somebody gives me a login. I'm not paying for Apple TV right now. Disney Plus and Hulu. You've got Always Sunny season 18. It's just started. Travis Barker, Louder Than Fear. Is this a documentary or is this his biography kind of thing?
Like a documentary about him.
All right. And then Camp Rock 3, which I saw a trailer for that on social media. And it's people walking or like doing some kind of dance move down a path at a camp. And they're going like this kind of, camp Rock, like that. And people are just turning and looking at them like, this looks stupid.
Very, very Disney.
Yeah. It looks very dumb. So I have no interest in that. Over on HBO Max, Mother Mary.
It's an epic melodrama about a pop musician and her relationship with an iconic fashion designer. It's what's her face? She's been in everything. She was in Devil Wears Prada. What's her? Why am I blanking on her name? I'll remember it tonight in the middle of the night, and I'm gonna freak out. Moving on, I don't care. Lanterns episode 2 will be out this Sunday for all of those who want to watch.
Anne Hathaway.
There it is. I just couldn't pull it. I'm hungry.
Yeah,
and then,
she's in everything right now.
This is her year, man. She is just
her and
everywhere.
Zendaya.
Yeah, they should
go back like babies to the pacifier. That's a deep cut. Come on.
And then Conan O'Brien Must Go. Season 3 will be.
I was not aware of
season
this
3. I'm excited. I love his show. I hate that they're only doing like 2 or 3 episodes, but they're good. And then,
I see something on VOD, but my notes say that it's on HBO Max as well.
I didn't know if it's
maybe
going to be
not
on there. I think
all right, we'll go with that. Okay. Over on video on demand, Toy Story 5. It's not on Disney Plus yet. It's on demand for a little bit, and then it'll make it over there. But this is what I was talking about. DC Batman Nightfall Part 1. I heard it's on both, but
we'll see. It comes out August 25th, which is, I believe, Tuesday or Wednesday. So I threw it on here for now, just so something to look forward to, because then it'll be out by next week. I'm excited for that. I love the DC cartoons, so
I do too. I may go back and watch Red Hood again. It's been a while.
I almost did that too.
Funny fun. Coming out next week in theaters, Buddy, Coyote vs. Acme, and Idiots. I don't know what Idiots is.
It looks Ice Cube's son is in it. It looks like just a dumb movie.
All right, never mind.
Yeah.
And then is it September next week already?
Mm-hmm.
No,
well, the week after. Okay. No, September 2nd.
All right, so we don't have to worry about that because that's too far out of our range. So, all right, that's next week. You have Buddy, Coyote versus Acme, and Idiots. There we go. All right.
Correct.
Good. Deal with it. Here's Jordan with the news.
This weekend was Disney's D23, their version of any Comic-Con that they wanted to do, but it's all Disney related, all park stuff, all movie stuff, all TV shows. And we have all the updates. It took place over 3 days this past weekend in Anaheim. They usually do it. They go around into different areas. This year was in Anaheim. Lot of Avengers Doomsday stuff, a lot of Star Wars stuff. First thing off is the Avengers Doomsday. It's scheduled for the 18th. They brought out most of the cast. They showed off a whole new trailer. Did you watch that new trailer? I think I posted what you want to see.
Yeah, I did. Okay, I did.
So they definitely they hit on a lot more of seeing some of Doom. A lot of people getting, freaking out what he's doing. You see some Sentinels, but they look like the old comic book.
What are you dooming? Get it?
Oh, anyway. So yeah, they showed some footage from that. Let's see. Marvel's X-Men was one of the big Marvel reveals. They revealed all the X-Men lineup.
Picturing Chip in that thing in the Pedro Pascal role. Victor, what are you dooming? And then gets vaporized.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So Sadie Sink came out.
That might be the show title. We have no other.
What are you dooming?
Yeah.
So they brought Sadie Sink out, obviously, announcing that she's going to officially be Jean Grey in this X-Men lineup. They also brought out the cast as of right now. It's not the full cast. They're still casting a few more parts, but they brought out an actor named Kit Connor. He's going to be Cyclops. Samara Weaving, who we knew is going to be Emma Frost. Christopher Abbott is going to be Professor X. Maya Boye.
I'm having a hard time.
He's the hard one for me. Yeah, I can't.
Because I'm trying to imagine him bald, and I look at his photo. I'm like, let's see I can't.
It's rough.
I know.
Yeah. Maya Boye.
Sorry, I didn't mean to step in. It's hard because Patrick Stewart was so perfect.
Yeah, he was iconic, and that's
him. and Hugh Jackman are the two hardest ones to replace for those roles because they were just it.
Yeah.
So sorry. Go ahead.
This actress named Maya Boye as Storm, and Indy Navarrete as Rogue. She was
You
just
see the
in
stuff about
Obsession.
her.
What about
The actress who's playing Storm?
I know she was I think she's like a Broadway star, or they're all theater trained.
Yes, and that's fine.
I like this.
She was getting some shit after the announcement, and so was India, or however you say her name.
India.
India. Because one, they didn't think she would be a good enough Rogue because of the Southern accent, but she's an actress. She should be able to learn or do it, voice coach, whatever.
Right.
Number two, the young lady playing Storm looks fine. Looks like she could be a great Storm. I guess they got to do the streak in her hair or something like that, right?
Whatever.
But I saw people saying that she was too light skinned to be Storm. I'm like, she's not African black. She was like Barbados or Trinidad, something.
No,
she was
African.
No, she was from an island though. Like she was from the Caribbean, wasn't she?
No,
Barbados, something like that.
She's from Africa.
Is she really?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I don't see what the problem.
It doesn't matter though. The fact that anyone has to say she's not black enough or she's too black or that it's finding everyone's upset that we're not getting Blade. Everyone's upset Wonder Man got canceled.
Oh, I saw that
coming out saying
too.
Disney is racist. They're all doing it's like fuck off.
That was like
point. Fuck off.
Variety Hollywood. So one of those did that thing about the guy from Wonder Man was speaking out about lashing out about Disney. You don't want to be associated to this, or you don't want to have this stuff.
No,
on you.
it was Blade. It was
I know
Mahershala Ali said all that shit.
No, it was the other guy.
I just read the article, and he came out and said it's telling that this got canceled and this got canceled, and it's very telling. I wouldn't want to be associated with Disney right now with the way this is all going down. And that was Mahershala Ali.
Oh, I must have misread the article because I thought it was him that was saying that. He did too. Because here it is.
Okay.
The optics are obvious regarding what Disney is doing here, and you don't want that to be stuck on you. Or where's the exact quote? Here from Deadline. He said, I thought that's what I was reading. I didn't realize that Mahershala was saying it as well.
Oh, he's been bitter about all this. I mean, because he's been
pissed.
He's been real pissed. He's like, you've had a script for years and you can't get this done. Someone writes a script and you're able to get this. It's just, I get it.
Here it is. I think the optics are obvious. If I'm a big business, if I'm Disney, if I'm Marvel, I don't want to be attached to these optics. So it should be a priority to change their narrative and to do what it takes to responsibly change the narrative with quality stories, with quality resources. If you read between the lines, we know what they're saying. But here's the thing. Mahershala, perfectly valid to be mad at this because
that took forever.
They said we can't just have him dressed in leather hunting vampires. That's all you need to have him do. It's like
That's all
Godzilla.
I want him to do.
You don't need to have all the human interest stories. Get him into the place where he needs to destroy shit and just let Godzilla destroy shit. We don't need to see family members rescued or governments negotiating for shit. You don't need to see all this stuff. And then he was the one that came out and said, yeah, the script had him like 5th on the most important in his own movie.
Right.
Because it was all these women that were going to lead the charge and girl boss shit and this stuff through there. And then they couldn't get the movie done. So, yeah, he has every right to be upset. This other guy is saying now it's a racial issue. Oh, you didn't get the black movie going. You didn't get the black shit. They're all about Black Panther and the Wakanda stuff. So you can't
make a third one of those.
You can't
with a black director and a black writer. Like it's not.
You can throw incompetence and anger and all this other shit up. Absolutely. You can't throw the race card at them for this because that's not happening.
It's what everyone does. Race card, sexism. It's. I'm sorry, but the money, and I hate to say it, the money is with the heavy hitters. You got the X-Men, and if you want to stay accurate to the canon or comic books as much as you possibly can, because you've seen what happens when we change gender with something too big,
and race swapping.
Change race, and you do all this stuff. People don't show up to it. Like, I know we want diversity, and I would love to see representation where it makes sense, and I understand the need for it. But to just
do it because you feel you have to,
right, to tick a box, it's too much, man.
I saw the comments. I don't know if it was on Twitter or if it was on Instagram, but the deadline post for the article, right? I saw the comments.
Yeah,
there were a lot of people who said, "Dude, we loved the show. We enjoyed it, whatever." And he goes, "But this is the wrong fucking stance you're taking." He goes, "You're playing a character that was purposely race swapped, right?"
Yeah, Wonder Man was a white dude.
Yeah, they purposely race swap for no other reason than they wanted to race swap the thing. People enjoyed the first season. You have people that were enjoying this work now kind of like, dude, this is not the angle you need to be taking to be upset. Having them, cancel you and you're up for an Emmy, yes, go ahead, go nuts. But when you're saying, oh, this is racism, you're losing the people that enjoyed the work you were doing.
Yeah.
Because, like, dude, you shouldn't have been there in the first place.
I know. I love that his character in DC was Black Manta. I was like, oh, come on now.
Yeah.
Let's not be dumb. So
no. I still want a Blade movie. I don't care about Wonder Man. I want a Blade movie.
Yeah, Blade would be great.
I'm going to have to go back and watch Blade now.
Yeah, watch them all.
I need to see a techno bloodbath scene and just him just fucking beheading vampires left and right.
Fucking old porn stars in there.
Sorry, please continue.
Anyway, so yes, they brought Sadie Sink out as Jean Grey, Kit Connor, like I said, Indy Neverready as Rogue.
I don't know most of these people. Like, I know Sadie Sink and
Samara Weaving, we know. Jean Grey, we know. Sadie Sink, we know.
But
Storm, Professor X, I don't have a lot with
them.
Rogue was an obsession, so I mean, she's the hot ticket right
her
now.
I know, Sadie Sink I know. The rest of them I'm not really familiar with. But I have to say this: when looking at them, you and I are on the same page. I don't know how the Charles Xavier thing's going to work.
It throws me off.
I can't
even that Kit Connor guy, Cyclops, he almost looks a little too thick in the face.
He could thin down.
Like, he's got a rounded face.
They'll thin
I know he's
down.
bulking up. He looks like he's been working out, but like his face just feels weird.
Yeah, they'll work on it so he looks fine.
Sure.
I mean, look at when they were casting for the Avengers. We'd sit there and look around like, really, that guy is going to be Thor? All right, but they made it work. Now you can't imagine anybody else but them. Right. What I'm trying to say is, I'm not familiar with a lot of these people. I like that they have almost relatively unknown people coming in.
I think it's perfect.
Because then it's not, well, that's a well-known celebrity playing this role. It's taking me out of this. It worked with Patrick Stewart.
Notions of their work.
It worked with Patrick Stewart because everyone was saying, I see Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier. Mm-hmm. He's Picard. He's the Shakespeare specials and stuff, BBC and all them were putting it. He plays iconic characters. He fit the role because you knew him and you're like, I believe he's Charles Xavier, so that was fine. They had problems with when Hugh Jackman was cast because he was too tall. They thought he was too tall, but guess what? You can't picture anyone but him now. Well, maybe Henry Cavill, thanks to Deadpool, but you have that. I like that they went with these relatively unknowns because it's like, it's not taking me out of this. I'm trying to vision and I'm interested now in seeing how this develops. Mm-hmm. Even this next cast member that I'm sure you're going to bring up is very well known. And I don't think that's taking me out of this either.
Which one?
Who's playing Mr. Sinister?
Oh God, that's right. Adam Driver.
Yeah.
Adam Driver is going to be Mr. Sinister. And I honestly feel that is perfect role for him.
I do. I thought because there was rumor it was either that or Magneto.
I don't want him as Magneto. I didn't see him in that role at all.
Yeah. I didn't mind because I thought he had the look, but the mentality, I think he's better for Sinister. And the new rumor for Magneto. Have you seen that? And and that's like Hollywood reporting is even.
I honestly
saying that.
I kind of want them not to use Magneto at all. He's
Magneto not in the first movie.
I'm just saying, like,
him and Wolverine are not in this.
I don't want Wolverine. I don't want Magneto. I need a newer story told. They were talking about casting Mystique. Indy Neverready was supposed to technically be Mystique. because Kaylee Spaney was going to be Rogue.
That's not the latest name I heard.
Yeah, that name's been thrown around, and I think that's a terrible casting choice.
Who?
The trans actress chick
from Euphoria.
Which and to be honest with you,
right?
Hunter Schafer. So if
Hunter
you're going to
Schafer.
put a trans actress as a character who constantly changes who she is, that's a little too on the nose, and it's going to be a fucking bloodbath as far as the news goes. So no, I don't think she needs to be her at all. Like, so just leave that out.
Mystique was two really hot chicks for both incarnations. What if they put like a Sydney Sweeney kind of thing in there? Do you think everyone's fine?
No, I don't like Sydney Sweeney there because she's a bad actress and she was terrible in fucking Madam Web. Like, she's just not good.
That's what you're going to judge her on, Madam Web?
Yeah, Madam Web. Knock it off. Anyway, so I think it's good casting. I think it's fine. There's still more casting to happen. The guy who was supposed to play Beast dropped out. Obviously there's more roles to cast. There's going to be more news that's coming out. I think was it May 5th, 2020.
I heard something about Iceman too, but I didn't know if that was just made up bullshit.
If they're going with like the more iconic early versions of
I heard they're going with the recent gay version of Iceman.
No, I'm just talking like team wise. Then yeah, you're gonna get no Wolverine. You might put Beast in there. You'll get an Iceman and things like that. So I mean, who cares? Like, I don't care about anyone's sexuality. If it's who cares about because here's the thing. I watched X-Men 97. Morph is gay as the day is long, and it never bothered me one bit. He's funny. He changes his shape.
We had him on the
other
show.
Characters. You had him on the show. Like, it's just one of those things where if they didn't make it the focal point, then I don't care. Who cares? If you make the whole story about, Iceman's gay, guess what? Who cares?
Hold on a second, Kipcast. I just don't see how Adam Driver is good in anything. Go watch that. Go watch the Gucci movie.
Oh, God. That's the movie you're going to tell him to go watch.
He's really good at being an asshole in that movie. He plays, what's her name's brother? Lady Gaga's brother.
Yeah, William Gucci.
He's good. He's good in that. He's a whiny emo brat in Star Wars as Kylo Ren. But he's great in the Gucci movie. Yeah, no,
I think he's good. I think he's got that look pretty well. So
he's got.
So yeah, they brought out some X-Men stuff. Oh God, Woodput just has mentioned Marriage Story. He was. He brings that energy to fucking Sinister, and I think it's going to be great. Anyway, they also did stuff on Star Wars Starfighter. Ryan Gosling is going to be in Starfighter. It's a standalone story set roughly 5 years after the Rise of Skywalker. Going to come out May 28th, 2027. It's going to whole new characters. I like that they're staying away from the Skywalkers. I think it has a chance to just finally right the ship as far as Star Wars stories go. We saw it with Andor, where you didn't focus on Jedi, you didn't focus on, all the main characters. You just did your own thing. I think this has a chance to do that.
I saw some rumors about Star Wars stuff, and it centers around the fact they didn't do this at D23, or did they? Where they announced the original cut of Star Wars.
They re-announced it. I think he mentioned it again. It was
at Comic-Con, right?
I believe it was Comic-Con. Yeah.
That they're re-releasing the original edit of Star Wars from 1977, right?
Yeah,
that's the one. Mm-hmm. Not the fixed edits and all that. It's where it's darker, more grainier. Like, it's not as clear in some stuff. They're re-releasing it as is into theaters.
No, here's the thing. It's not going to be the George Lucas re-edit. So you're not going to get the extra scenes. It will be cleaned up, though. It's not going to be as gross and grainy as you think it's going to be.
Oh, I thought, because everyone I was reading, like, that's going to be so interesting to see it back as you wouldn't.
It's going to be.
Right, so it doesn't have the new shit, but it's going to still. All right.
It's going to be cleaned up enough to work and look well on a big screen in 2027. However, yes, you're missing all the extra edits. You're not going to get all the special.
You don't need to see
scenes.
Jabba the Hutt walking on the tarmac.
No, you're not going to see Jabba. You're not going to.
I remember being in the theater and I was looking at it. I'm like, it looks a little weird. I heard a guy go, "What the fuck is that?" and I always remembered, like, the scene where you see
so Jabba step on his fucking tail and shit.
Yeah, like that. It's like, this is so dumb.
This guy's a fucking feared fucking gangster and stuff, and then Han Solo just steps on his tail, and I'm like, Lucas, come on. Even for me, that's a stretch.
But anyway, the point I'm getting at is, that re-release. But the hearsay around that is they're testing the waters to maybe reboot fucking Star Wars.
Yeah, I heard about that too. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that's not something that you. It's like one of those things you just don't touch.
I think it's too entrenched. But then again, JJ did it with fucking Star Trek.
Yeah, but it's like no, I don't think they do that because they only had really one good Star Trek of the Abrams one. Because the second one, after you watch it, you're like, oh, that was a cop out. But he was already 1 foot out the door to go make Star Wars.
Oh, so. The big secret of Khan's reveal that everyone knew, and it was total shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I think what they do is maybe they focus on non-Jedi stuff for a while. Maybe they even say, let's retcon the sequel movie. Let's just ignore that this is even part of it. Let's make them not canon and start over. You can do that. It's done before.
What sequel movies? Which ones?
Force Awakens and Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. Like you can just say, you know what? Let's not do this.
If you're saying let's retcon like Empire Strikes Back, I was about to start.
Oh God, no! It's one of the best movies. No, thank you.
No, that whole Darth Vader father thing. We should get rid of that.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
All right, go ahead.
Anyway,
I saw a quick clip. They released. Do you have the Ahsoka thing on there?
Yeah, I think I have some Ahsoka. Yes.
I saw a meme with Ahsoka there. I didn't see the trailer, but it was a screen cap. She's awesome. Like, it's kind of dark. She's sitting somewhere like in a forest or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then there's Anakin Ghost next to her, and the cat, and they said these are the actual captions from there. And he's like, I've always been with you. And then the thing added onto it and he goes, why don't you hang out with your fucking kids?
I saw that too.
And then everybody in the comments is like, yeah, there's like this deadbeat dad. He's sitting there, he's hanging around with this alien that he's trying to convert in there. Doesn't go back and see his kids as a Force ghost.
Well, he doesn't know them. He spent more time with her.
I was laughing my ass off because I hadn't seen the trailer. I'm like, if that's real, that's hilarious. And then I'm seeing all the comments about shitting on Anakin being a terrible dad.
That's so fun.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Anyway, they announced Incredibles 3. It's going to be out June 16th, 2028. The first movie focused on the dad being kind of the main character, getting back into his whole thing. The second movie was more about the mom. This one's going to focus on the kids. So the third movie is going to be more about the kids and their adventures and fun stuff like that. I like the Incredibles movies. I think that whole 60s Art Deco superhero world is always one of my favorites. So I'm excited for that. Coco 2. Don't know why that's being made. I'm still kind of excited for it. Yeah, it was my son's favorite. I just thought that was a good standalone movie.
They're going to always do that because they realize, or they're starting to realize, or maybe not, because they're putting out another fucking live action movie. But a lot of the live action stuff is not making the money that they thought it was. The one earlier this year did. Lilo and Stitch.
It was last year, whatever it was,
made over $1 billion. But every other live action one they put out since has been like, why are you doing this? What is the point? When they fucking made Aladdin with Will Smith.
Oh, that was so bad.
It was terrible. And they didn't learn from that. So they're making all the sequels because Toy Story keeps making billions for them, you know? But Coco also got a boost about a year or two ago because it's the center dining room theme for one of the new Disney cruise ships. And they put you can see the documentaries up on Disney Plus. They show you the whole ship coming together and what they do.
That's a cool documentary for sure. I saw that one.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to Disney in a few months. I'm looking forward to seeing the adaptation into Mexico with all that stuff. But yeah, people love it.
Yeah. No, I like the movie. I just don't know if we need a second one. So, but
we don't need a second of anything, but they just do it.
Here's the weird thing: when he announced it, Benjamin Bratt came out because he's going to be Ernesto de la Cruz again, and he comes out and he announces it, and he said this date, and this is why I put this in here as this thing. Coco 2 is coming out in 2029. I didn't think I would ever say that date out loud and make it. It's a reality that it's very close.
We're gonna be old.
I'm old now. What we?
What's this we shit, white man?
Yeah, exactly. Like, just it's weird to say things like coming out in 2029. Like, it's fucking gross. Anyway,
all right. I don't know what Chris is thinking here. Going pink hair and a whole different lifestyle. Disney is not. You don't go gay from going to Disney. It's meant to have families go to Disney, Chris.
He's just not bringing his family.
I'm not bringing them back. I'm leaving them there.
Some of the other announcement stuff for the animation. There's a new cartoon called Ghost Market coming out in 2028. Text about witches and a witch's school is coming out in 2026 this year in November. Utopia 3 is coming. No date announced for that. Simpsons movie got a trailer that was not finished. It was like some of the hand-drawn animations coming out. That is coming out next year in 2027. They showed off Tangled.
That was the thing at a football stadium, right?
Yes, it was like I think baseball stadium, something like that. Yeah,
baseball. That's what it was. He was chasing the home run ball.
Tangled live action was shown off. They're moving ahead with a live action Tangled. It looks like you took cast members from one of the parks and put them in a movie. Like, it just does not look good. However, Catherine Hahn is Mother Gothel, and she looks fantastic. So she got
a big standing ovation. And rumor, because I know you're going to talk Vision coming up. Agatha's in Vision is the rumor.
It would make sense.
Because it's apparently, I had no idea, it's a trilogy.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know it was all part of, like, WandaVision and Vision. I get that. But I didn't know Agatha would, like, I didn't know
you didn't realize Wanda's son was the main focal point of Agatha all along and why it connected. That it makes sense to you.
Both the sons, not the gay Wiccan one now that showed up in Agatha.
It's the same son.
Is it though?
His consciousness when they disappeared went into a kid that was getting killed in a car accident. That's why it's a different body. Same kid.
And where's the
that's
other
why
kid?
That's what they were going to go look for at the end of
the Yellow Brick
Agatha
Road.
all along. Exactly.
Yes. All right.
Well, anyway, Princess Diaries 3 was announced. Anne Hathaway, who I couldn't remember at the earlier part of the day, she came out and announced that. I don't see the point of that, but okay. This one made me go crazy. One thing I didn't cover is during the Coco announcement, they announced that Coco, the world of Coco, is coming to Kingdom Hearts 4. That's a franchise that I absolutely adore. It looks like Pixar animated the damn game. Like, it's shot for shot, perfect looking, and then you see the Keyblade and you got the nothing's coming. It looks great. And what they did was they parlayed that into announcing that Kingdom Hearts is getting a Disney Plus TV series.
Is Kingdom Hearts currently in the Battle Pass with Fortnite?
No. Not that I saw.
For some reason all right, go ahead. Sorry.
So they greenlit an original animated anime-style Kingdom Hearts series. It's coming to Disney Channel and Disney Plus. It'll be a brand new story rather than retelling the stuff about Sora and all that stuff. Tetsuya Nomura and Square Enix are heavily involved, which is awesome. And it's going to expand the Kingdom Hearts universe while bringing the franchise to people who may have actually never played any of the games. I love the games. I've played every one of them. Sometimes the story is very convoluted and weird, but I think it's still a really fun franchise, and I love it. I'm excited for a Kingdom Hearts TV series. Like you mentioned, Vision Quest. They did announce Vision Quest. I mean, it's been announced, but they showed off Paul Bettany returning as Vision, James Spader coming back as Ultron, which was interesting, and I love that.
Yes, I love James Spader. In fact, after Suits, I have
we're gonna go watch
The Blacklist.
Boston Legal. Oh, you're watching Blacklist first.
I'm watching Boston Legal, but okay. Blacklist was added to my list as well.
Oh, I love Blacklist.
One quick step back. Sora from Kingdom Hearts is part of this season, and they're adding the Kingdom Key.
Well, shit. I'm definitely back in.
As an in-game item. The loot pool will also include an ANR and SMG with Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Sora is being...
okay, so he's not part of the Battle Pass.
She's
That's
not part of the Battle Pass. She's included later on.
It's a boy. Get it right.
Had a baby, it's a boy?
That's a baby, it's a boy.
Do you remember that commercial?
It was Bob. They had a baby, the boy.
Yeah, Bob had a baby, it's a boy. Wow, we're all stupid.
But no, Sora's a boy. And yes, that's awesome. I didn't know because I didn't see him part of the Battle Pass. So maybe
Kip,
he's
James Spader is part of the MCU.
And so is Sam Rockwell.
Yes.
Come on, Kip, get your shit together. So yes, did you watch the trailer for his Vision Quest, right?
I did.
I thought it was fun looking.
It's like nothing brings a family together than was it internal carnage or whatever the line is.
Internal conflict or like a homicidal maniac in your head. Now we're gonna see the other brother from WandaVision.
Is this a redemption thing for Ultron too?
I think part of Ultron's consciousness obviously is going to live within Vision. So I think you're going to see is like multiple personalities fighting. Some of the people that you see in the trailer that they didn't really specifically said,
right?
Is the original Jarvis. You saw him. He was in the Captain Carter TV show, so he's in it. He's part of Jarvis. Is part of him. They showed Friday, the other consciousness that Tony Stark ended up putting into his suits later. She's in that trailer, and some of the other versions of Ultron and Jarvis and all that stuff. So like he's kind of like fighting internally with his different versions of himself within his own little world that he's made. Because right now we're getting the white Vision, and now that's him reconciling that he was split off from the original Vision, who is dead. You know, that Vision doesn't exist. He was killed. So like this is him kind of figuring out who he is with all that, and that's why he's fighting with the Ultron portion of.
I heard this goes back a couple. I mean, God, Endgame was what, 3 years ago?
6.
That long ago? Endgame?
I think it's that long ago.
Wow, mate. All right. Oh yeah, you might be right. 2019,
something like that.
All right. Wasn't there something with Vision that either his conscious, whatever? I know the white Vision, but is in the yellow, whatever that realm is that controls the Infinity Stones,
the Mind Stone.
Yeah, that he's there. Or that they could get the Soul Stone, that area with the Soul Stone, and get him back that way.
But who do you give up to get him? Because it's like life for a life. That's why we're never going to get Black Widow back.
The one flaky kid that's in Agatha.
Give her the gay guy. Get him out.
Just trip him and he just goes flying over. Oops. You pull a Thanos.
Yeah. No, I think the trailer looked fun. I think it looks good. I think it's going to be a nice rounding out.
I like the house. It looks like
the house from Up.
Well, yeah, but also like
balloons
the inside,
are going to come out and go fly
it looked kind of like old fashioned, like Clue or Knives Out, like some kind of setting like that. That'd be great if there's a Knives Out reference because Christopher Evans was in that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that damn sweater. Anyway, so yeah, Vision Quest is coming. Ahsoka season 2, like you mentioned, it was highlighted. They showed a new trailer, which I thought looked great. I didn't realize they were going to bring Hayden Christensen back in such a big role. Like,
go see your kids.
Yeah, get out of here. It looks like he's going to be definitely more involved in this season than he was obviously in the last because it was more
and his children's lives.
Yeah, fucking that. But that's going to be really awesome. I like what I saw. They barely showed the new guy playing Balin Skull, Rory Calhoun.
Rory Calhoun,
a little Rory Calhoun, like on his back legs and everything.
Every time I see the Siths, I just picture a bunch of little Rory Calhouns.
Oh, I can't kill them all. They all look like a little Rory Calhoun. So yeah, we're getting that. We're getting another Lego Star Wars TV show on. I think it's actually might even just be an actual special over on Disney Plus of The Mandalorian. So they're retelling The Mandalorian in Lego form. I don't know if you've ever seen any of the Lego cartoons on Disney. They're funny. They are funny because they're self-aware and they make fun of the shit that they're portraying. So they're very self-referential. Okay. They are hilarious. There's one series that I will tell you to watch, and I'll see if it's on there, where at one point they're telling the story of like the prequels, and you got the young Anakin talking to Padme, and Watto's in the back going, red flags here. And then he's like, we got your red flags, because they're talking. He's like, red flag. Like they're so in your face about it.
Right.
This trailer looked fun. And I like the Lego stuff. So really fun. Percy Jackson is getting another season. I think season 3 is coming. Bluey, Disney's continuing to expand their Bluey relationship. They're doing a movie. I didn't watch the trailer, but you said your kid went absolutely insane.
Yeah, so I saw they put out the Bluey trailer and the Frozen 3 trailer, and I showed her that, and she's a little kid, so she does that game where they're tossing the balloon up in the air, and in Bluey they call it keepy uppy. That's the name of the game, and if it falls on the ground, then it's like a bomb is going to explode.
Get put down because they're dogs.
Yeah. Anyway, so like the trailer is just, you see the balloon and you hear the voices, then eventually you see Bluey and her sister, and then the balloon drops and they run away, and then the balloon pops and it says the Bluey movie, whatever. So she was all excited about that, and she's like, I want to see the rest. I'm like, it's not out. And then she's like, oh man, like she got all mad.
Oh, fudgicles.
Yeah, she was very excited about it.
So Bluey's coming. Season 7 of Spidey and His Amazing Friends is coming to Disney Junior.
I've never seen any of that. Can't imagine.
Disney says that
keep our attention.
Well, and it's good for kids. Disney has pointed out that at 1.3 billion hours have streamed with this 6 seasons on Disney Plus globally. So it's obviously a hit. This one's cool because we both like these documentaries that they do. The Imagineering Story season 2 is coming in 2027. It's going to follow Imagineers during one of the biggest expansion periods in Disney history. So it's a lot of the behind the scenes of how things get done over at Disney World, and all the other parks. I like that behind the scenes making of stuff. And that's a lot of the highlights of the media side. A lot of park stuff came out. So Disneyland California, for all of us on the West Coast, Avengers Campus is getting an expansion, which is kind of cool. Avengers Infinity Defense is coming to Disney's California Adventure, and it's scheduled to open to 2028. They showed behind the scenes.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say they were showing behind the scenes footage of, what's his face, Robert Downey Jr., Thor, and Falcon, Captain America, filming some additional scenes for it. It looks like you're getting shrunk down. I saw a giant Mjolnir being built by the Imagineer. So it's going to be one of those maybe Pym particles, shrinking you down, inner space type stuff. So that needs more rides. Like it really does. So it's going to be
Avengers Campus. Wasn't it also like a live stage show too?
They had some live stage stuff.
I never saw it. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. So they had that Spider-Man that
stunt
used
show
to flip around, and I never saw it because I think they stopped doing it because they just kept breaking. But they did have like some Black Panther stuff and a little stunt show kind of. They had some stage show type stuff for Doctor Strange. They had a Spider-Man ride, which is really cool. It's tiring though. Like it's like a 3D thing, and the whole thing is that you have to like shoot webs with your hands. And you're doing that the whole damn ride, and your fucking arms get all like just hurting. Like it sucks. But it's it's a gorgeous looking ride. And then they had some restaurants like Pim's, where all the food is either really big or very small.
The restaurant's called Pim's.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
You can buy like really giant pretzels, like they're massive and stuff like that.
There's no like, it's just goes small and large. There's no
small
mediums.
And
extra large. Yeah,
like, get out of here with that idiom shit.
You're either kid or a fat fuck going in.
Exactly. So but yeah, new rides coming, which is really cool. California Adventure is also getting a new Coco ride. It's going to continue Miguel's story after the movie. It's going to be the biggest additions to the resort in a long time. Tomorrowland, this is the big one because this has been sorely needed for the Disneyland campus. Tomorrowland is going to get a whole new redo. It's going to be much needed. They have not done much to that place in a long time, especially in that area. The problem I see is that Tomorrowland is supposed to be the future, try to make it futuristic. Back when they opened it up, it was very much rockets and this and that. They've added some stuff, but how do you make it feel futuristic?
Remember in the 60s, 70s, they had that, it's a specific genre of future space kind of stuff.
Whoa. Not like retro future. I'm trying to think. You're right. There is a term for it.
Yeah. And that's what Tomorrowland was supposed to be futuristic, but then fell into that genre because they never updated it.
Right.
It's like the whole basis of Fantastic Four. They're that genre.
Yeah, there is a term for it. And I can't pull it out of my ass. But yeah, so they're gonna reimagine that and do that. Over on the East Coast, Walt Disney World, you're going to be going there. They're building a new Villains Land over at Magic Kingdom.
Retrofuturism.
So I was right with the retro part. I just couldn't think of the rest of it. So
yeah, leaning into Mark's here, like this or that. Pinnacle 2001: A Space Odyssey, seen recently in pop culture elements of Star Trek, The Jetsons, most recently Fantastic Four. Yeah. So yeah, it's a specific what the future looks, but it's dated to that 60s, 70s. Yeah. Go ahead.
So that'll be cool. Disney World's getting a Villains Land. They unveiled it.
That's exciting.
Yeah, so it's going to be very villain oriented. The concept includes a major roller coaster and a dark ride. Maleficent is more prominent than others, so I think she's getting the roller coaster, which should be pretty cool. That is definitely something they've been trying to do for a long time.
And it makes sense because if you haven't been to Disney during the Halloween season, that nighttime shift of the big parade and everything at the castle, there's no good characters there. It's all the villains. It's purple and green. It's all of this stuff. And that is so popular that it makes sense to open up a land. I saw some of the clips most of the clips I saw were people's phone. Yeah. Watching all that stuff. And I was doing a deep dive on the castle. That's the first time they're not having a castle from a specific property. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's I was going through all the parks, but yeah, you're right. It's just going to be
an
amalgamation of like whatever
it's a new
cool.
story for whatever this castle is, but it's not going to be like, because I immediately when I saw Maleficent, I'm like, oh, that's her castle, but the one which is Sleeping Beauty's castle, which is the one in LA, so it can't be that. And then I went on down that wormhole. I'm like, oh, it's not going to be anything. It's just going to be something brand new,
which is cool. Magic Kingdom was also getting a Cars Piston Peak. Frontierland is getting a car-themed Piston Peak area. There's going to be a 2 attraction. One's going to be a rally race, which I think is going to be kind of similar to the one in California. And then Miss Fritter's Daredevil Spin Along. So it's going to probably be a spin ride. That's going to be cool. I like the car stuff. Yeah, it's just probably going to be a spin ride. Or there's a ride over called Luigi's where it's like you just go in these cars and they're all magnetic ground and they all just kind of choreograph dance. So like all these cars are doing this stuff. That's probably what I'm thinking it's going to be.
Oh, I'm thinking like the teacups, it's spinning while it spins. Like there's 2 levels of spinning going on.
Maybe.
So many people, so many drunk kids coming out of Daredevil's Spin Along. Yeah.
Animal Kingdom is getting a whole new redo for the Tropical Americas area. It used to be Dinoland USA, which bums me out because there was a really cool dinosaur ride there. None of the other stuff I was into, but dinosaur was good. But they're going to be doing a transform it into Tropicals America. The big highlight is going to be an Indiana Jones and the Myth of the Jade Serpent is replacing Dinosaur.
I was bummed out for a different reason because I was hoping they were going to level all that Avatar shit out of there and expand it.
Still like that.
Yeah, I'm going to go see it because I'm going to walk around. Apparently, it's something to do at night. Like you're walking through like a botanical garden.
Which is hilarious because Animal Kingdom is notoriously not a nighttime park. Like they shut it down at like a certain point. I was like, oh, so you guys built a land that really relies on the neon and brightness of Avatar Land in a park that shuts down at 7.
Well, it might be open later because of the Halloween shit going on.
But yeah, it's wild.
I wanted to go see how terrible it was.
Yeah, so the new Indiana Jones attraction's opening up.
I'm glad they're still doing that. Did you ever see the original Indiana Jones stunt show?
Yes, it's still there.
In Florida, it's at Hollywood Studios. I don't know what it is in California.
There's no stunt show in California.
Oh, there isn't?
No, it's the Indiana Jones ride.
Okay.
Temple of the Forbidden Eye. Okay. And then the stunt show was the only Indiana Jones stuff on the East Coast. And it was the stunt show in Hollywood Studios, which still exists. In fact, a couple months ago, the giant boulder came off the railing and a cast member tried to stop it from hitting the crowd, and it hit him, crushed him a little bit. So they had to take out the ball for a while. They were actually supposed to shut down that like 10 years ago. And because of the economy and COVID, they're like, we have to keep it. We can't replace it now. So they've kept it going.
And we got another bad movie coming out.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that as a kid. That's one of the few things that Disney still has that I saw as a kid.
Yeah.
That's still in the park was that stunt show where you'd see the guy running and he would just go, whoa,
like
that.
The plane coming out and they fall and you could see him being pulled under shit.
Yeah, but the running from the boulder where he just kind of goes,
and then he falls into a mat.
Yeah, so the boulder goes right over him and stuff. And then
look, he's hanging from
everyone's, everyone's just like, oh, what happened? Da, 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 da. And you're like, oh, yeah, this is great.
Yeah, it's so good.
I love that they hadn't changed it from the 80s. It was fantastic.
No, it's probably the same guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw that. The really cool thing about this new ride, it's I think it's going to be kind of modeled under the same one that they do at the West Coast. But Harrison Ford is going to be the model for the animatronic. I know you probably haven't been to Disneyland's version, right? Like the ride itself.
I haven't been to Disneyland since I was a little
okay,
kid.
So the ride itself is great. I love the ride. It's fantastic. The problem is the Indiana Jones animatronic looked nothing like Harrison Ford. Like legitimately looks nothing like Harrison Ford. It looks more like the guy Harrison got his hat from in part 3. You know what I mean? Like it looks more like that guy than Harrison Ford. So they're modeling his face onto the animatronic, which will be really good. It's going to be part of Tropical Americas.
Yeah, know what it was though? It was a malfunctioning William Henry Harrison from the Hall of Presidents. They're like Harrison Ford. Good enough. William Henry Harrison Ford. Just throw a hat and a leather jacket on him. Nobody would know.
Just put spiders everywhere. They're also building an Encanto attraction, which is going to be big.
Yeah. So while planning the trip, we found out about this. Like, oh, there's
none of that's going to be open for you.
I know, and I didn't even tell the kid because I didn't want to hear the disappointment and all that. Kid loves Encanto, and the fact they were opening it up in Animal Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
So they're making the village. It's a private village, so it's going to be the hidden village with the house and all of that shit. There makes sense. Because I was trying to think in Epcot. I'm like, well, where would they put Columbia? And there's nothing really Colombian there. Makes sense to put it in Animal Kingdom. And then again, disappointed because I thought they were going to knock out Avatar. No, they're finding room for all that shit.
In fact, they're doubling down on Avatar. They're building an Avatar portion in Disneyland too. So there's going to be more Avatar for everybody.
They spent billions of dollars on Fox, and like we might get something out of it. We're not getting the rest of those movies James Cameron was crowing on about because they take too fucking long and he thinks no one cares about it, which is true. Nobody does care about it.
So yeah,
yes,
Encanto. They're doing Encanto. They're going to do an indoor ride for that. The Yeti's returning for Expedition Everest, which long running joke that thing never worked right. I've been on the ride. It's fine, but yes, it never worked. So now they're putting the Yeti back in. Hollywood Studios is getting a Monstropolis area, so it's going to get a Monsters Inc. land, shops, restaurants, and some attractions.
When are they going to bring back the Brer Rabbit Flume ride?
That's gone. There's too many kids jumping off of it now.
I can't believe they banned the song from the park.
Yeah.
Zippity Doodah is the one thing that survived that entire, the Brer Rabbit ride too. They decided to separate it from the movie.
Yeah, it's not.
But the song was used as the forefront. It was almost as big as When You Wish Upon a Star. Zippity Doodah was everything they did to promote Disney, and now they don't do it at all anymore.
Nope. What's really cool about this Monsters Inc. land is that it's going to have Disney's first suspended roller coaster, which is exciting. So that's going to be cool. That'll be coming out probably 2027. And then
real quick, Jared just mentioned this thing. Now hear me out. It's like there should be an Xavier School and a Danger Room ride. Could you imagine You saw how elaborate and how well it worked making Harry Potter and Hogwarts and all that stuff there. If you took that style, that concept, and made Xavier's School for the Gifted somewhere in Disney, where you could go in, you could see the school, you could see the rooms where they're being, maybe part of the show is you get to see a class happen and Sentinels show up or something like that.
Like the Haunted Mansion. You go through a few rooms.
Yeah.
That's the queue. You go through rooms, and then when you get in, it's like most of these are trackless rides now. So like they're all magnets, they're all built in, and you get into a ride and you can do like shooting shit and do all this stuff, and you can make that work. Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute. Is this the old mansion? Why are the dancing candles, the candelabras going down the hallway? Oh no, that's just Jean Grey fucking with the people coming in for the ride.
Yeah, you've got the bones there. You can make that work. So yeah,
you could. But you saw how elaborate they made a centerpiece of Harry Potter. It wasn't just a little ride or a mini attraction. It's a whole thing. Xavier's School is essentially an old castle.
Mm-hmm.
You could do that. You could have your Harry Potter style phenomenon with the X-Men. You could have the court where you could see, where the plane could be out there for you to check out. And
that'd be great.
And at one part, maybe you have.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
What?
The line to do the ride is through the mansion, right? Okay. You get to see the rooms, you get to see the stuff. It's not a danger room ride. You go through all the stuff. The ride itself is modeled like the Millennium Falcon ride, where you guys get in these pods and you can control things, but you're in the cockpit of the X-Jet and you're flying through and you're going through dealing with some shit. Maybe you got some Sentinels coming at you. You got Magneto fucking with you. You got all this stuff, and you can do that from the cockpit of the X-Jet. And then you land back at the mansion and boom, you're done.
That's great. I like that.
That would be cool.
You could still do a danger room. Like I saw somebody, I missed it, a danger room stunt show. You can have that as a set, like off property a little over here. It's the danger room stunt show. But picture this. You're going through the mansion.
Sicily, 19.
One of the areas, like you can have a commissary in there. You could have a little mini X-Men themed restaurant off to the side. But this, you get to go to the lower level or something. You get to go and do Cerebro, right?
That would be cool.
But it's not a ride. It's just a feature. So you get on the line. You could put on the Cerebro helmet, and then shows up on the screen little hidden cameras from all around the park. And
that would be kind of neat.
If they're going to do facial recognition.
You can see where mutants are. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. Kind of like, you'll see like, oh, I'm looking over at Tomorrowland. Here's Futureland. Here's Main Street USA where the train's coming in. And it puts the shit in like, when
just
you're
fucking flock cameras in Disney everywhere.
Well, that's kind of what I'm getting at. But it's like they use that technology. When you're towards the end of the Haunted Mansion ride and the ghost is with you in the mirror.
Yeah.
You watch the screens and then it just puts little things in there, red things. And it's like, oh, these are the mutants that are in Disney World, Disneyland. But they're just using real cameras from around the park.
Sure. Well, they do that on Star Tours where they take a picture of someone in line and say they're the rebel spy. And I've never been featured as a rebel spy, and it bums the shit out of me. Because I'm like, ooh, are they taking my picture?
You know why? Because he's like, that guy wants it too much.
That guy, he's smiling, he's excited, he's got.
Did you see him push over those kids to get to the front of the line?
He's carrying a lightsaber. We can't put him in here.
Kip Cass, you're right. Nerd booking is fun, but yeah, I really think Charles Xavier's School for the Gifted isn't just it's a feature, like almost a mini land.
Sure.
Off of
you could build it in like a Marvel stuff. So, and then I think one of the other big things that is coming out that could be coming to Disney, it has not been confirmed, but Springfield, USA looks like it's going to be closing down in Orlando and
that Hollywood looks like they said it's done
by the end of 2027. And I've never been to either coast, so now I think I'm going to try to book some tickets to Universal in California. Since I got the new car, I have no worries about travel, and I'll drive over, maybe take the kids.
I went twice. Oh wait, no, I was looking for the Springfield, but there's me and Ultron.
That's awesome.
No, I went twice, and I'll tell you one of the things I was most excited for. You'll look and you go, of course, that's what you were excited for. Okay,
the giant donut.
Damn it, you guessed it.
My son also was into it. So I have a picture of him and my sister.
Oh, that's
Disney,
right. You told me that.
Universal, and they were both eating a donut the size of his head. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Oh, there it is. There it is. I was so excited to get a $10 fucking donut.
Thing's huge.
Wearing my Mr. Sparkles. Yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I was like, oh my God, giant pink donut. Need to get.
Yeah. So that's most, if not all, of D23. I left out some of the international stuff, but and moving on, we'll get some of this out of here real quick. Lanterns, we just talked about it. They premiered.
You want to save this for next week, or do you?
You know what? Let's save that for next week. I'm just going to announce one thing that's kind of big. Dave Bautista has officially cast as Kratos in God of War.
What happened to the other guy?
He hurt his arm.
That's what it was. He got injured.
He messed up his arm real bad, and with surgery, recovery time, and stuff like that, they just did not want to wait. And
they got to reshoot everything he did, or they're going to kind of fuck the face up a little bit with CGI, so they don't have to reshoot it.
No, they're reshooting it.
Okay,
they're reshooting all his stuff. They already have like 3 episodes filmed for the most part, so they're gonna have to refilm his stuff. I like Dave Bautista. I don't like him in this. I don't know why. It's something about him. We'll see. I don't know. I liked Ryan Hurst. I saw some behind the scenes footage that he took. He was all painted up. He looked good.
Is his politics getting too preachy? Is that what it is?
Dave Bautista? No.
Yeah. Okay.
You know me. I don't care. I don't know. Something about Bautista didn't feel right for me. But
the fact that he was this big muscle bound and he turned into
like some skinny actor,
a skinny old woman, and now he's got a bulk lesbian up again. Yeah. Hey, remember the physique you used to have in wrestling? Yeah. Well, that's what this character is. You got to bulk up again.
Well, and here's my biggest issue is that when talking about him playing Drax again, with Guardians of the Galaxy 3, he said, no, this is it for me as far as being Drax. No one wants to see an old guy trying to be strong and muscular and all this stuff. That's what he's doing for this role. It's the same thing. He's got to bulk up a little bit. He's got to. I don't know. Like it just throws me off.
That mindset in entertainment where it's like, well, it can't just be a big male action figure. We can't just. Yes, you can. Do you know if you put out something that was just like an 80s style action movie now, right? With all the tropes, everything in there, all the stuff they did, it would make almost $1 billion now. If you put something out, like if not even something major property. Remember Stallone did what was it, Cobra?
Oh, I love.
And he had that shitty name because his name was Cobretti. Like all those stupid tropes over the top.
Fucking Cobra.
His arm wrestling movie.
Well, the funny thing is they were all made by the same company. Bring back Cannon. Yeah. Cannon made Cobra. Cannon made Over the Top. Cannon did
Commando. Like Schwarzenegger, if you just did, I'm not saying remake Commando, but
remake it and bring Alyssa Milano back. She's not doing anything.
Still make her helpless and weak and being the target of countless drug cartels. No, but if you just brought something like back and like, let's go back to an 80s action thing. Hey, we don't want to go like an Arnold route. Okay, let's go even lower. Let's go Jean-Claude Van Damme. Let's go with Dolph Lundgren. I know you did The Expendables, which was, a tongue-in-cheek take on all those action things.
The first one was good. The second one, third one sucked. Fourth one was really bad.
If you just went back and go, hey, we're going to make a fucking 80s action movie as is.
Mm-hmm.
Make it modern, whatever you want to do in a modern time, but it's all the 80s tropes. Jacked men, hot women need to be rescued, a lot of race car stunts, guns, weapons, all that shit. Put all of that in there.
Explosions everywhere.
They had you're at the cartel leader's mansion, right? And you just took out everybody and you left him alive, but he had a gas tank or there was tanks near a generator that were leaking.
He just turned and shoots it.
No, he just sits there. He lights a cigar and throws the match as he slowly walks away. It, boom, explode. Go for it. It would be one of the biggest fucking movies of all time right now because you just don't give the audience what they want anymore.
Remake canon movies. I'll watch them all. But yes, that's how we'll end it. Dave Bautista has been officially cast as of today
as Mystique.
Kratos, as Mystique in the X-Men movie.
I'm going to tweet that out later. What? Dave Bautista was cast as Mystique?
Yeah. They gender bent Mystique because he could be anybody anyway. So why not?
He's got her frame, unfortunately. All right. We need to get out of here. We have to do the plugs. And Jordan, when we do the plugs, of course, our nation's eyes, they turn to you.
X, Instagram, PlayStation, Xbox, all that stuff is
Don't
Jinx
give out your
Ronan.
video game shit. Nobody
Don't play games with me. I want to play Big Walk with people. Come on, let's go do that.
Let me know. You don't make any time for me.
You have to buy it. I already have it. I already told you.
I thought I bought it. Did I not buy it?
No, you said you would if I got it, and I told you 3 times.
I thought I did. No, I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. All right, I'll have to go get it. But
okay.
No, we have to play that. Hold on, I got to bring me back. We have to play that. We have to play Mecha Chameleon, and we have to play Funnel Runners.
Yes, those are all things we have to do.
Okay, back to your plugs.
Let's go do Rob.
Not me.
No, you know what?
There you go.
Twitch, Jinx Ronan 79. If you've got an Amazon subscription, you want to use your free Twitch Prime subscription, go over to our channel. It's Eric Nagel over on Twitch. You get yourself a free month, get all the little bells and whistles, all the little stickers. You could bug us, get commercial free, and it helps the show out. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Look at those, that upper body. It's fantastic. So svelte. That gentleman. I'm stalling till my captions are up. There we go. For me and for the show, follow us across the board on all the social medias at It's Eric Nagel. If you're listening on the iHeartRadio app, please continue to do so until otherwise instructed. If you're on Apple, Spotify, any of those platforms, go over there, do us a kindness, leave us a positive review. It does help out the program. I know you think it doesn't and you're fucking lazy, but hey, of all the shit that we're giving to you for free, or maybe if you're paying for a membership, then I can't really say, but fuck it. Let's just say it's free. Go over there, do something for us for once, and leave us a positive review. Okay, thank you. You can also go over to our live rooms every time we do this show on Twitch and on YouTube at It's Eric Nagel. Like and subscribe over there. It'll let you know when we're live so you can come and join the live rooms. And if you want to get a membership, feel free to do so on the YouTube side. You get the satellite years, early iHeart years. Would you kindly? Bonus material. We got the bonus show coming up this week. For members only, we're doing the ramen show.
Yep, members only. Wear your jackets, come hang out, watch us eat 900 pounds of sodium-infused noodles, all kinds of flavors. I've got flavors Eric doesn't even.
I can't wait to see the jackets and see what kind of patches that people are getting creative to sewing onto the sleeves, onto the front, on the back.
Yeah, members only. So if you don't have a membership, do that. Come see us tomorrow. As for all of you in the live room, this is why you need live. Come check us out live. Saturday.
My jacket on the back, it's a van with one of those Mexican art murals on the back, and it's a mermaid stabbing a diver with a trident.
Mine is too, but the mermaid is Dave Bautista because he's been cast as the mermaid on my jacket.
It does look a bit fishy, but anyway, it's Eric Nagel across the board for all of those things. Come and join us. All right, we do need to get out of here. We are done for the evening. Let me make sure I have the closer at the ready, and I believe I do. Okay, so until the next time, everybody.
Be excellent to each other.
We'll be seeing you.
It's Eric Nagel.
You're too late. I've seen it all.
I can explain everything.
You don't have to.
I don't.
Don't worry. There's nothing illegal about any of this.
Are you sure?
Of course. This is America. It's a free country. Don't you know that?
I didn't know it was that free.
Alas, we're out of time.
Follow It's Eric Nagel on social media platforms. For ways to watch and listen to the show, or join us for the live shows, head over to itsericnagel.com. Yo, and remember to tell 2 friends so they can tell 2 friends, and they can tell 2 friends, they can tell 2 friends, they can tell 2 friends. You get the idea.
Keep it real, homies.